Hello, cuties. We are going to be reading from Habakkuk. And to tell you the truth of the matter, I used to, when my younger days, I knew the books, but I didn't know it was no Habakkuk. So let me get on and get this going. Habakkuk is found in the Old Testament in page 538. Come on now, girl. Nika. Not Habakkuk. Nahum. Yeah, 538 and Nahum. Okay, let's do this. Okay. The burden of Nivea, the book of the vision of Nahum in Elkosite. God is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversities, and he will reserve wrath for his enemies. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. He rebuketh the sea and maketh it dry, and drieth up all the rivers. Bashan languished in Carmel, and the flower of Lebanon languished. The mountain quaked at him, and the hills melt, and the earth is burdened at his presence. Yea, the world and all that dwell therein. Who can stand before his indignation, and who can abide in the fierceness of his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him. But with an overrunning flood he will make an utter end of the place thereof, and darkness shall pursue his enemies. What do ye imagine against the Lord? He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise up the second time. For while they be fallen together as thorns, and while they are drunken as drunkards, they shall be devoured as stubble fully dry. There is one come out of thee that imagined evil against the Lord, a wicked counselor. Thus saith the Lord, though thou be quiet, and likewise many, yet thus shall they be cut down when he shall pass through. Though I have afflicted thee, I will afflict thee no more. For now will I break the yoke from off thee, and will burst thy bonds in sunder. And the Lord hath given a commandment concerning thee, that no more of thy name be sown out of the house of thy God. Will I cut off the graven image, in the molten image I will make thy grave, for thou art thou. Behold, upon the mountain the feet of him that bringeth good tidings, that publisheth peace. O Judah, keep thy solemn feast, perform thy vows, for the wicked shall no more pass through thee. He is utterly cut off. This is 2. He that dasheth in pieces is come up before thy face. Keep the munition, watch the way, make thy loins strong, fortify thy power mightily. For the Lord had turned away the excellence of Jacob, as the excellence of Israel, for the emptier have emptied them out, and married their vine branches. The shield of his mighty man is made red. The valiant men are in scarlet. The chariots shall be with flaming torches in the day of his preparation. In the fire tree shall be terribly shaken. The chariots shall rage in the streets. They shall justly one against another in the broad way. They shall seem like torches. They shall run like the lightnings. He shall recount his worthies. They shall stumble in their walk. They shall make haste to the wall thereof, and the defense shall be prepared. The gates of the river shall be opened, and the place shall be dissolved. And Hezeb shall be led away captive. She shall be brought up, and her maids shall lead her as with the voice of doves, tabering upon their breasts. But Nineveh is of old like a pool of water, yet they shall flee away. Stand, stand, shall they cry, but none shall look back. Take ye the spoil of silver, take the spoil of gold, for there is none end of the stone, and glory out of all the pleasant furniture. She is empty and void and waste, and the heart melted, and the knees smite together, and much pain is in all loins, and the faces of them all gather blackness. Where is the dwelling of the lions, in the feeding place of the young lions? Where is the lions, even the old lions, walketh, and the lions wept, and none made them afraid. The lion did tear in pieces enough for his whelps, and strangled for his lioness, and filled his holes with prey, and his dens with ravin. Behold, I am against thee, said the Lord of hosts, and I will burn her chariots in the smoke, and in the sword shall devour thy young lions, and I will cut off thy prey from the earth, and the voice of the messenger shall no more be heard. That was 1 and 2. Y'all read 3 in the name of Jesus. Remember to thank God for your blessings while being a blessing.